Good evening, I hope everyone's well today, thank you for watching. This one's a little bit of a downer today, so I do apologise up front, but it's an important subject. Rupert Lowe has launched his independent crowdfunded campaign for the historic abuse of white working class girls up and down this United Kingdom. He started the crowdfunder today, and it's already raised, on this post it says £166,000. On other posts it's as much as just under £200,000 currently. I want to unpack a few things regarding this. First of all, it's probably the second most appalling crime that's been committed on Indigenous people after mass migration. I don't understand how any public institution that had knowledge or knew about it and look the other way has not been held to account. Not a single police officer or official or politician, locally or nationally, has been held to account. And before Elon Musk put a spotlight on it earlier this year, no one ever talked about it in the press, usually. It was largely underreported. They're far more interested in promoting anti-whiteness and Black History Month. And obviously the Black Lives Matter riots from a few years ago as well. All of that's far more important than anything that would happen to white British people. It's a stain on the entire society that we live in, and I want to go into the inquiry a bit now. This wouldn't be a public inquiry backed by the Crown or the government, and so I wouldn't actually be able to compel any witnesses to testify. This would be largely about giving the victims and whistleblowers a avenue to channel their frustrations and to get everything down on record so it all looks official, so that there is at least some account and there's some, I wouldn't even go as far as accountability because I don't think any prosecutions would come from it in my view. Now, is it still worth doing? Definitely. It may compel the government to actually put more than a paltry £5 million into 5 inquiries that they've agreed to do on a local level. But of course, if the local level councillors and governments are going to be doing it, they're all Labour run, and they may be ethnic minorities, and they have vested interest not to report the truth, but rather protect their positions. So it may compel more conversation and more talk, and that's always a good thing. It's about sending a message and sending the right message. Just think about it. First of all, the government's only spending £5 million on 5 local inquiries, but when you look at it, we spend £8 million a day on asylum hotels for the refugees. So just put that in context. My honest opinion, and I've said this many times, if you're working class and you speak a certain way, especially if you're white, the government does not care about you. You cannot contribute to their version of a good society and a civil society and what they want our society to look like. So they will blame you, they will shove you to a side, they will arrest you, they will put you in prison rather than face any difficult truths that you're forced to live with. Whether that's mass migration, whether the systematic abuse of largely white working class girls all over the country, they'd rather push that to one side than to face the fact that their policies have failed, because multiculturalism needs to succeed, whatever the cost. This is just my opinion, this is my view of the deep rot in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, our British state. All of it is repairable and all of it can be fixed, but it takes time and it will take effort. So I want to applaud Rupert Lowe for actually putting some principles into Parliament. He seems to be one of the only politicians doing so. I don't want to attack Nigel fully on this point. When the going was good, and when it was in the press earlier this year, he did say that he would fund or he would get a inquiry started through Reform UK if the government didn't. As of today, he's not done it. I'm putting that out there. I'm not apportioning blame. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not attacking Reform UK, I am a Reform UK member, but you need to follow through on what you're promising, Nigel, you really do. And you need to do right by the people that are putting their faith in you. And you need to make sure that they're not proven wrong, is my view. Now, if you like this video, let me know, comment below, subscribe. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, if you think that the white working class population does matter to the establishment, and I don't know, I'm completely insane. I appreciate your time, have a good day, thank you for watching.